Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. Article 14 says equality before law and equal protection of laws. Everybody is equal before the law. Right from the Prime Minister to the peon, everybody is equal before the law. This is what is affirmed by arresting the daughter of an acting Chief Justice of Punjab and Haryana High Court. Names are not that important, but anyway, since it is not a rape case, murder case, we can tell the names also. It has been highlighted in the press that the acting Chief Judge's daughter, Kalyani Singh, who was a teacher, was arrested in the case of, or in the murder case of 7 years back, not now, 2015 incident, that is Singh Siddu, or he is popularly called as Sippy Sidhu. This Sippy Sidhu, who was an international shooter, who was an acclaimed lawyer, and who was running an LLP, limited liability partnership firm, Siddu Sippy company, since he is a acclaimed lawyer also. In Mohali, he was running the so-called LLP. Very popular man. On the night of September 20th, 2015, between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., actually, he was called to the park in Sector 27, where he was shot dead. 4 bullets from a shotgun, they were pumped upon him, due to which he died. And later it has given taken so many twists and turns. The mother of this gentleman, that is Sippy Sidhu, always she has been crying loudly that there is a woman behind all these things. There is a woman by the side of the shooter. By the side of the shooter means who killed that Sippy Sidhu. So since there was commotion, the matter was entrusted to the CBI for the investigation. CBI, they made their efforts. Of course, they have taken up the investigation. In the year 2016, they re-registered the FIR, they took up the matter, they investigated the matter in all lines, but of course, they could not get any clue regarding the involvement of any person. So, who was the killer? So far not traced. Ultimately, they have sent the final report to the court, stating that the case is undetectable. So you may be knowing, when once the police, maybe CID, maybe CBI, or whatever it is, local police, when they take up investigation, when they register FIR under 154 CRPT, it is their duty to take the case to a logical end. So here, the logical end is undetectable. So therefore, they have submitted the final report under section 173 of the CRPC, stating that the accused are not identified, the case is undetectable. But please remember, this is the beauty of CRPC, of the law. So whenever any information relating to the offense is once again surfaced, then definitely the police can reopen the case, and the same thing happened in this particular case. No doubt in 2020 they have closed the case, but they did not keep quiet. Very recently they got information, strong, settled information, material and documentary evidence was also there regarding the involvement of this woman Kalyani Singh. So therefore, taking permission from the court, even according to 173 CRPC itself, you may be knowing, according to 173 CRPC, any number of charge sheets also can be filed, additional charge sheets also can be filed. The case was re-investigated. Ultimately, Kalyani Singh, she was called to the CBI office, she was interrogated. Of course, we don't know whether she admitted the offense or not. The people say that she gave evasive replies, and therefore, whatever it is, since there is enough material against her, she was arrested and she was produced before the court yesterday. It has become hot news. Number one, it is a murder relating to very international famous personality, Sippy Sidhu. Young man, actually, 2 days prior to that, prior to the incident, that is on September 20th, I think on 18th or so, he came from Canada. He was actually taking rest in the lap of the mother. A telephone call came to him, and immediately he lifted the phone and started going toward the park, stating that some friends called him. So you can easily understand who called him. So the mother has been right from the beginning, she has been telling there is some woman behind all these things. But of course, there is no evidence. CBI also could not take action. Now the enough evidence has come. Therefore, she was called. She was interrogated for a couple of days. Ultimately, she was shown the arrest. Yesterday, she was produced before the court, and of course, the court also was pleased to give her to police custody for 4 days. So let us know what will happen. But anyway, two important things are here to note. Number one, if she is an ordinary woman, it would not have been so much of press publicity would not have been there, because she is the daughter of so and so. Of course, we should not. And second point is, everybody is equal before law. So what? Even though she is the daughter of a judge, of course, if she is a judge, then definitely she has got the protection under Judicial Officers Act. But she is the daughter of a judge, she cannot have the protection. And incidentally, who is Sippy Sidhu? He is also the grandson of the famous Punjab and Haryana High Court Judge S.S. Siddu. So both of them belonging to legal families. So actually what I came to know, it is a romantic affair or love affair which became sore. So there was some affair between them, and it has been separated, or so it has become sore, and it might have resulted in the killing of this man. So let us wait and see the result of the case. But what I wanted to tell you is, please, as judges, children also, you must be very, very careful. That is what I want to tell you, because no doubt the so-called ethics or professional ethics or all these things will apply to the advocates as well as the judges, but the children also should be more careful, because the society will point out. They want news. Suppose newspapers, they will highlight it because they want news. Whether you are the son of a president, whether you are the son of a judge, they are not bothered. If you are the son of a judge or daughter of a judge, it will highlight more because they want news. They are TRP. So before doing such things, you must be very, very careful and cautious. Otherwise, things will be like this only. And the bad name, reputation. So judge, how reputed this position is. But what happens today on saying this? Oh, judges' children also behave like this. So better to avoid this. So with these lines, I want to say bye. Thank you very much.